we're kind of ending today on our way to the airport by, doing some errands. And among the conversations this weekend and talking about timelines and things that we need to do and things that we need, we ended up going to a Kubota dealership and pulling the trigger on a tractor and
two pieces of equipment.
Right, two pieces of equipment, a tractor and a side-by-side.
Actual home site.
So we only have like halfway of the driveway, but also building the driveway up from 4-inch road base to a 8-inch road base, so it'll take the load of those heavier construction trucks. And so that's kind of our next next thing.
That's not necessarily true. Our next thing would be electricity.
Yeah. Okay, no, never mind. Electricity before that.
And
hopefully the well is going to be around this time. So a lot of moving parts.
We're taking delivery of our tractor. Well, we're gonna go through it today, but we ended up sticking with a Kubota M471. It's a fairly large tractor. I'll kind of go over it more when we get back to the land. This is actually at the dealership, so. But all right, boys and girls, we have taken delivery of our tractor. It's finally here on the land. Took a lot of work. But a huge shout out to Coeur d'Alene Tractor, Kubota Tractor, for helping us out with this process. So now it's just me getting into that seat and getting used to it. Yeah, it's definitely been a long road. Obviously, with all supply chain issues, we've had delay after delay after delay. Frankly, I've ordered 3 other attachments and I have not gotten them yet. So yeah, we just have a loader for now. I'm missing a land plane, I'm missing pallet forks, I'm missing a snow plow. It's just supply chains have been just great. But so far, she's a beaut. Only got about 1.9 hours on it. So yeah, we're gonna put her to work today and see what we can do with her. I'll give you a full 360 of the tractor here. Bear with me, I'm walking on the gravel. So we have a quick connect land plane going on there when it gets here. So here's the inside. I got the deluxe model, so it has air ride seat, full air conditioning. I don't have a radio. I'll probably put one in here. I don't know why I opted not to get one, but so yeah. Here's the operator seat. It's kind of cool. I didn't realize Kubota has a little buddy seat here. So my kids will be on that when they get up here. So we did a mixed use load today, but long story short, we bought a big tractor, obviously, so now we need a place to put it, and as you can see, there's no structures. So I guess you could leave it and let it sit there and to the elements, but we decided to build kind of a little small 10 by 12 structure, and then eventually this container is going to get moved halfway across the field to way over there. But obviously this grass this hay is probably at chest level, and I don't have anything to move it. My tractor will not move that. So for right now, it's going to stay here. We're going to build the structure way out here, like where my electrical box is. Then eventually my bus and the container will go right next to it, so they'll all be 3 in a row, and then the road will kind of just come right across like that. So yeah. Alright, so what I've done is kind of made it's like a 10 by 12 structure. Augered holes into the ground basically every 6 feet. So I'm going to have 6 4x6 pressure treated posts to go in the ground. It's going to be a little bit of a lean-to structure. Again, just temporary until I can build my barn. But when you spend that much kind of money on a tractor, I wanted it a little bit covered. So kind of show progress as we get to it. But for right now, holes are in the ground. They're 39 inches into the ground. And then we will start erecting here shortly. So here are my 4x6s that I'm using pressure treated, and then I've got 2x8s for my rafters, and then I will do 2x4 purlins on the roof and 2x4 purlins on the sides, and then I will end up putting a metal roof on it, and then we will use some kind of corrugated tin on the sides. All right, so what I've done so far is I've leveled each of the holes with my laser level, and then what I'm now doing is I'm going to attach a 2x10, 2x10 and 2x8 to the top post. Basically it's going to be a lean-to structure, so these posts are 16 feet long, so it's 30 something inches in the ground, so it'll give me a good slope when I'm done here, because my tractor is 102 inches from the roof. I don't want to be any closer than that. So I'm attaching these. Once the tractor comes back with some gravel, I'll throw some gravel for some drainage, tilt these up, do the same thing on the other side, and then I can start laying my rafters out. All right, so there's one wall up, I should say. It's framed. So it's just kind of like a traditional pole barn. Literally posts go in the ground. Yes, I'm not putting piers in, I'm not putting any concrete in, just temporary. I think it's a 2x8 up top, and then 2x4s for the purlins across. Just right now, I probably will maybe add one bore in between. Right now they're spaced 6 foot on center, but with the snafu we had, basically, long story short, that the tractor didn't fit in the original structure, so I'm actually making it bigger. Originally it was a 10x12, now it's a 10x16. So I bought 16 foots with the plan of having an overhang on both sides. So I still, when I do my roof structure, I'll have to get some more lumber and add more to that. But right now, that'll raise up with the tractor, flip the other side, and then we can do our rafters as well. And just something that I was taught when I was framing, learn how to frame. See my marks here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Right here are my marks. I also made them, I transferred them onto that side too. That's my other ledger on the other side. So now I know where my rafters are going to be. You don't have to take any of the guesswork out. I literally did it at the same time, marked them at the same time. So they're all there, and I marked them up top. So when this wall goes up, sorry, the shadow. This wall goes up, I don't know if you can see it. My shadow's in the way. There's an X here, knowing that that's where my rafter tail is going to end up going on that side. All right, so we got one wall up temporarily. It's pretty high. And then the other one, we're fighting the other one right now. We're using the tractor, which is helping out a lot. So I've got it braced off temporarily. We're gonna throw the second one up here in a second, because this one is about, it's about 14 feet off the ground, 13 feet off the ground. And then the other one's like 10 feet off the ground. So we have a lot of slope on it, and then we're gonna try picking that up and bear hugging these. These are kind of, they're miserable. Beginning of day 2, so yesterday we got the 6 posts up, and then everything braced, plumbed, and then now today we'll throw the rafters on and add some more purlins and stuff like that. But right now, all right, so this morning we have I added a couple more purlins over here and over here, and then I just added, we just added that and then that to kind of stabilize the top of the roof until I get my roof rafters in. I don't know if it's gonna be temporary or not. I might just keep it permanently, but now I'll start loading the 2x8s on top. My layouts are already done on both sides, so all I really realistically need to do now is just get them up there, determine my angle, my overhangs, and then throw everything on, and then hurricane clip all of them on, and then we can start adding 2x4 purlins on top of that, and then I can start doing the roof. So we're work in progress, slowly but steady. Alright, so this morning we are putting our 2x4 cross braces across it, and what I'm using is a chalk line because the building's not square, it's squarish. It's a temporary building, so I just kind of threw it up. We're a little bit out of square, so I squared off the roof to make my panels a little nicer. But yeah, so I'm using I'm not using a string line from the bottom one to the top one, in essence, to give me a straight line across. And then after I squared the building this morning, that was the first thing we did this morning, square the roof at least. So I'm gonna cattywampus angles when we go up there. Yeah, we're gonna do that the other side, and then hopefully get tin on here in about, hopefully, the next hour or so. End of day 3. I got most of the siding up. There's a couple sections, obviously, like right there, that need to be fixed, but for the most part, siding's up, roof's on. To do a little bit of cut back over there, and then I gotta finish this back part. But yeah, for the most part, it's done. Tractor fits, which is good. That was kind of our main objective, is to get it out of the elements. So what we'll do is we'll finish the roof off up top, and then we will finish the siding that needs to be done, and then that's pretty much it for this project.